What's up, YouTube? My packages finally arrived from my Black Friday and Cyber Monday purchases, and here they are. We're going to start off with that deal that I first told you guys about from Golden Eagle Coins. I had sent in a check, and they had sent this back to me. It's pretty nicely packaged, and I did see something from Dux, but about a problem with the credit card order. And I do have to say, working in the industry before using credit card payments, when you do run into issues, sometimes you do have to verify your ID. So just in case, it's always better to use checks anyway because you get a 4% discount. Now, with this particular deal at Golden Eagle Coins, it was 5 coins at spot, and I had to purchase an extra one in order to get free shipping at $99. All in, this cost about $16.56 an ounce, and I recommended this for those who have smaller budgets, who can pick up the most amount of ounces for the least price currently available. As you can see, these are just regular generic Buffalo rounds, nothing special. And shout out to Golden Eagle Coins for having one of the better Black Friday and Cyber Monday sales that lasted through the weekend. I wasn't sure if it was going to end, but they did hold it till the end. Other than the 5 Buffalo rounds, I also picked up an RMC round just because it's one of the nicer looking generics. It has a nice good design and also the lowest premium. I've been talking to some of the RMC guys, and hopefully something will turn up out of it. If it doesn't, it's okay. I still like their stuff. Aside from that, I also picked up a deal from AppMex where they had a special. In the comment section, I had asked for swag, and I got this big box, and I didn't get any swag. So I got a message from Miss 925 Metal, and you're not the only one that was hoping to get some stuff, but you can only get so much stuff. It's fine, not a big deal. I also made an order with Provident Metals where they had a deal for some 2014 burnished Eagles, but their inventory system messed up and they wouldn't honor the deal, and they basically just canceled my order. So womp womp from Provident Metals. They were gracious enough to call me and say they would apply, but that really means nothing because I can't apply any discount. Because it would only apply to what they had on their website, and since they don't have anything on sale, I'm pretty much SOL. And considering they cashed my check, and now they'll have to refund my order and send me a new check, I'm out of the cash for about 2 to 3 weeks. So thank you, Provident Metals. I had a very terrible experience, but what can I say? Can't win them all. It is what it is. All right, back to what we do have in hand from the vendors that work well for me. Golden Eagle Coins on the left for the Buffalo round at spot, and the AppMex 1 ounce gold Buffalo, which I've wanted for a while since this is the 24K version of the 1 ounce rather than the 90% Eagle or 22 karat Eagle. I was hoping it would still be sealed, but at the price I paid, it was one of those daily deals for $12.16. I can't really complain. So, bummer again, but it's still a beautiful coin. The design is classic, iconic. You can totally see the texture on both the obverse and reverse. And the real special thing about this design for me is the buffalo and the intricacy of the texture all throughout the coin and in the fields. I'm glad to be able to add this little bad boy to the stack, and hopefully I'll still be able to continue to add some low premium silver or gold as I go along. But at this point, it's still very difficult for me because of some of the obligations that I have. I'm also bringing out the Route 66 round just so you can compare and see the different rounds. And like I mentioned before, the Route 66 just looks like a better generic round. Alright, one other subject that I wanted to talk about was the idea of fiat currency and what's happening to it in the world. There's been some talk about consolidating into a single world currency, but I think that's not going to happen, or even the NWO and New World Order, which really isn't going to happen because of Russia, China, and Japan. and they're currencies that act as backups of each other. But I do think that the real way that currency can become kind of unified is by becoming digital. What I mean by that is when currency is digital, it can be converted into a local currency instantaneously at the current rate. When currency is electronic, there's a lot of control that you can have over it, specifically in auditing and tracking and tracing where money goes. For instance, right now, there's a situation in India where their currency is pretty much changed, and they're encouraging their peoples, their citizens, to use more electronic payments rather than get new currency. This push towards a digital currency is something that I can see as similar to a global currency because it can be converted at any point in time. The next question becomes, what will the value of hard currency be in a digital world, where in many cases now a lot of businesses are digital or credit card only because they don't want to handle cash. And a lot of the reasons why is because they can reduce theft that way. So while the dollar is strong and the current incumbent when it comes to world currency, there's a lot of things that's happening to fiat around the world where it's devaluing, or they're removing it from circulation, or it's just hyperinflation. So for me, precious metals is parking my money into kind of a safety net. One of the reasons why I'm not afraid of doing paper precious metals is because if you look at the billionaires and all the people who have loads of money, it's all digital. For instance, Mark Zuckerberg has an estimated worth of over 20 billion, and the majority of that is all Facebook stock. He only has a small fraction of that actually cashed out. Also, guys at that level, when they do park their money in gold, they park it in GLD and not so much in the physical. Anyway, if you like this video, please hit that like button and comment and let me know what your thoughts are. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one.